Hey guys, Mike Barbieri here with NBC Services. I'm standing outside of NCH Mohawk Laboratories here in Irving, Texas, where we performed a large scope of work, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a walkthrough of it currently. Replaced all of the storefront on the outside of this building, did a new landscape package here with a new Ipe fence. You'll see that we revamped this whole property. We demoed a bunch of walls on this side, creating a large break room, and this used to be offices, so we converted all of that. You'll see that we've added storefront all along this wall, giving a nice patio area. And out here is the nice patio space that they created so that their employees will have a nice place to hang out and eat lunch. All this right here was actually solid. It had one door in the center, and so we cut this open, creating space to put the storefront glass in. We replaced all the storefront glass going up, as well as all the way along this side of the building and the rest of the building. This here is a plaster finish that we had installed. As we walk out here, once again, we replaced throughout the whole space. We replaced all the drop ceilings and lighting. We revamped all of these areas that you can see on both sides, including the slab space. This here is their main conference room, and we just revamped all of that, making it fresh and updated. So this is currently where the lab stopped and their plant started, and we did a large addition out here to create new lab space. Come out here, you will see that this is all new. This used to just be a giant warehouse that was their plant. We came in and built in walls and built it into 3 different lab spaces. So this is the first space here. They made this kind of a mechanic machine shop. This is all FRP board, and we have epoxy flooring. We actually had to demo up the existing concrete slab and pour in new slab that was sloped for each space. And as you'll see, each lab space is different, and each one does have drainage so that water can exit the building. This is their water treatment area. This room has a lot of mechanics in it, so it had a lot of needs that we had to support, from drainage to electrical, air conditioning, and so forth. You can see the heat stacks that come out of here. And this is all for them to do their water treatment. This here is their probiotic testing area. We set this all up so that they can put their shrimp and fish that they test those probiotics on, and they needed water supply and different drainage needs, and you can see how it all kind of turned out. All right, so this here is a bunch of the existing lab space that we have updated and refreshed. So we'll kind of walk through that real quick. We moved a bunch of walls around here to create some more office space. Gave them some good cubicle space to work out of. So here is a lubricant lab where they do testing on different kinds of lubricants. Good facelift in here, new ceilings, new lighting, new countertops, freshened up the cabinets. Some areas have new flooring, others have the existing flooring. We finished these handrails. And as I walk you up here, we've got storefront glass that we replaced all up here. You can see the aluminum that was all installed and looking nice and fresh. We've got the drop ceilings that were replaced, new lighting. Right here is a conference room we created. A few walls were needed to be moved to create that. On the other side of this, we have a little coffee bar that we created, so some plumbing was needed to be added and so forth. But new drop ceilings, new lighting and so forth was added in here. This area here before was cubicle space and pretty crowded. So they were able to open this up, add the lighting to make the space feel a lot bigger. Very similar to what we've done in the other spaces. Refreshed countertops, cabinets, lighting, some hardware, and did a nice coat of paint. So everything that we've done throughout the property was in conjunction with their teams to try to make all their lab spaces be the best function for their production. So as we move out here, you can see we brought in additional power and everything needed to support all of the lab space. space. So this here is everything that was brought in, needing to support that. Rooms, as you can see here, this is the concrete that is built up, representing the elevation that we had to create to get the drainage for each space. This is the plant restrooms. This was previously not an entrance, so we busted out an entrance here, built a wall to give some privacy. This is all new epoxy flooring, new stainless steel partitions. Moved around a bunch of walls and added another door here. This is a new door that was added, as well as a new shower and a urinal area with a nice trough sink. There was a door existing, the previous door was currently right here, and we removed that, filled it in, and put the sink in. So we were able to update that and make it a little bit newer and fresher, as you can see. Everything throughout this process was organized in a way that it didn't slow down their production or manufacturing at all. So we did everything in a way to be able to make sure that their day-to-day operations were not affected, both outside here in the plant and as well as much as possible with the lab spaces. So this concludes a 1.5-year project here where we added 5,000 square feet of lab space and modified and updated 24,000 square feet of office and lab space. We are very grateful for this opportunity and really happy with how this project turned out.